Hi everyone, I'm Dalel Serda.
And I'm Gwendolyn Barbeau.
And we're professors here at College of the Mainland. This is a quick video about the GCIC Academic Symposium, which is happening this spring in April.
So, Professor Serda, what is the GCIC Academic Symposium?
So the GCIC Academic Symposium is an event that showcases students' creative and academic work. It's an opportunity to get in front of an audience, of a mixed audience of community members and staff and faculty and people from all over the Houston region, and talk about work that that students have done in class or passion projects.
And why should students participate? Like, what's in it for the students?
That's a great question. All right, so why should students participate? This is good professional development, so there's that. It looks good on college applications, internship applications, job applications, nursing school applications. It's an opportunity to get used to speaking in front of audiences. Yeah.
So if a student is interested, like, what are the first steps to participating? What should they do first?
Okay, what to do first. So the first thing is to take a look at this. Take a look at the GCIC academic website. So how do we get there? This is the College of the Mainland homepage. Scroll down.
Well, under current students.
Under current students, yes. Scroll down to the academics section and you see GCIC Academic Symposium there. This event changes. It's always a spring event, but the theme changes. For this year, 2026, the theme is Embodied Knowledge, Decoding and Recoding the Self. The event happens on Friday, April 10th from 9 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. over in the ICB building, and then we finish the day in LRC 131. If you can scroll down so the students can see more of this. We have the abstract submission deadline button, but we'll look at that in a second. And if you scroll down, you'll see that the theme is elaborated upon, and this is a good way to begin to think about how to envision your projects being relevant to the overall theme. We do ask that students find a way to connect their ideas or connect their projects, connect their creative work or research work to this theme, and we are very happy to help you if you're not sure how to do that. The tutors are happy to help you, and your professors are also. If you can scroll down a little bit more since we're here. Please do read through all that. That's really helpful. And then we wanted to highlight the student presentation examples area. In 2022, we recorded, you can go ahead and click it, we recorded all of the student presentations, and so they are archived here to serve you as resources to see what students have done in the past. You'll see that the presentations here are range between 3 minutes and 15 minutes. For this coming year, for 2026, we ask that student presentations are 10 to 12 minute presentations. We can go back to the previous page. Let's see, if you scroll down, there's a couple more information videos, but really I think we want to spend time talking about the abstract. So the abstract submission portal is way up here. So what is an abstract? An abstract is a short 150 to 200 thereabouts word summary that tells the audience, tells the reader, tells the audience members what the project is about. So that's step one. So students should think about the work that they've done already in classes or passion projects that they have in mind or have going on outside of class. And then they should write a 150 to 200 word abstract that describes and summarizes the project. And then that document gets submitted here.
And you sign in.
And you sign in using your regular username and password. Okay, so there's an additional, as you can see, these helpful links have all kinds of resources for you, but we're going to highlight the symposium programs. So each year we have the program in paper copy form the week before the symposium available for everybody, and we also have this PDF form. And so this is good for you to recognize as both a resource and then evidence of your participation in the future. So if you do end up participating, like all of these students here, and you put this event on your resume, which you absolutely should, then the people reading your resume or reading your letters of application can always go back here and see evidence of your participation. presentation. So this is the day's event from this past 2025 symposium. And then if you scroll past the day's event, there are things happening, like 9 to 10 things happening at the same time. Then you'll see all of the abstracts that students have submitted. And so your abstract will be published. Once it's published, it's concrete evidence that you participated. But as this also serves as a resource, so make sure that you take advantage.
All right. If a student has submitted, how would they know when they've been accepted?
Okay. So if you submit your abstract, and make sure to meet the deadline, which is February 12th at midnight.
Yeah, midnight.
Meet that deadline because we close the portal right after that. We will gather a group of faculty members, faculty colleagues, and we will review all of the abstracts and then decide acceptances and rejections, and the students will receive notice of acceptance or rejection within a week. That email that you receive is very important because it will have every single detail that we expect from you. And we, once you are accepted, we absolutely expect you to be there the entire day to take advantage of all of the exciting things happening that day.
I think you mentioned it earlier, but how long should a student's presentation be?
Okay, so once the student's abstract is accepted, then the student should plan on, or before, it's also a good idea to do so before that, should plan on a 10 to 12 minute presentation that includes a PowerPoint or some other kind of visual aid. So on the day of, it's really important that students bring their visual aid on a flash drive because we expect the student to show up to the presentation room, and there are 9 to 10 presentation rooms happening at the same time. Students will present, followed by another student presentation, followed by another student presentation, followed by a fourth presentation, and then a Q&A with the audience. And so it's important that students bring their PowerPoint on a flash drive and that they show up early, hand that flash drive to the student helper or to the person at the computer, and we will make sure and organize the presentation so that there is no lag time. Is there anything else that I'm forgetting?
No, I was just thinking about if we wanted to pull the program up to show the sessions, but...
Go for it.
Okay.
So we want to say a few notes on the scheduled event. So we said earlier that there are 9 to 10 things happening at the same time, and there are a bunch of students, as we said earlier, also coming from the entire Houston area. So you'll see here that students from Houston Community College, Lee College, University of Houston, Clear Lake, et cetera, are here to represent their schools. So here in A sessions, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. Each of these sessions has 3 student presenters, but 2026 we're going to modify that and have 4 student presenters with slightly briefer presentations so that we can accommodate more students. Okay, we hope that this has been informative, and we expect to hear from you with any and all questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you.